Hello and welcome to Moonheart Readings. So we're going to get straight into it today. I'm getting crickets in my head before this reading. So 1, 2, 3. Just going to go straight into it. I have no spiel. I think some of you will be quite relieved to hear that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So it really feels like a real truth telling energy. It's all about the truth. It's not about the frills at the moment. And sometimes that requires strength. Okay, we'll get a couple more. Yep. Queen of Swords, she's a truth teller. I told you that's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah. The High Priestess. I feel like someone's sitting on a truth. And they're quite comfortable. I also get, I've never gotten this before, but I've got a lion coming to a tiger with a message, okay? And it really does feel like it is a masculine coming to a feminine with a truth. There's truth between the pair of them, yeah? He is delivering the truth. She is receiving the truth, but see that crystal ball? She kind of knows anyway, okay? And I feel like this is you, the viewer. This is your energy. Something is coming, yeah? Whether the person actually arrives or not, sometimes these messages are delivered in dreams because the avatar version just is unable to come forward for whatever reason, yeah? And that's going to be different for all of you. It could be fear. It could be, I know I've been getting a message that some of them are actually physically unwell. It could be that they've had a loss in their life. Maybe they've lost someone they love. It could be that they're in a state of depression. It could be that they have, an addiction, a drug addiction. That was another message I got recently. Whatever the reason is, it could be that in the physical, because I am also drawn to the High Priestess, which is a card of silence, it could be that this is delivered in the 5D. Or, to put it in simple terms, in a dream, okay? You could receive the message in a dream, but you will know if it's real because you're the High Priestess, okay? And it's as good as. Sometimes it's actually just easier to do these things in dreams. Have you ever had a dream with someone where you just kind of say to them what you want to say, and then they say to you what they want to say, and you kind of feel okay after it, and, you didn't even have to get physical energy involved, yeah? Because physical energy is it always takes more energy, doesn't it? So sometimes these things can get cleared out. And this is about freeing yourself, yeah? The 6 of Wands, but I'm really drawn to how this butterfly has freed itself from these, I know they're wands, but to me they look like thorns. That is a very happy butterfly. It's also a color match to my nail. That's neither here nor there, but I just noticed that. We have a similar color here as well, don't we? The blue is a sort of a color match. I'm also getting from that there is a similarity in your frequency. I didn't say that for no reason, okay? There's a similarity in your frequency to this person, at least as far as the potential goes, okay? But you're not exactly the same. So we have a lion and a tiger, both large cats, both fierce, yeah? Both known for their courage, but they're not exactly the same, are they? Why did I just get they can mate though? I don't know why I just got that, and I actually don't want to elaborate. Normally I would. The Queen of Swords doesn't elaborate so much. I'll just leave that with you. Yes, we do have ligers and tigons, but I'll just leave that with you. All right, yes, very Queen of Swords energy from the moment I tuned into your energy actually before I hit record. All right, we're going to go with the Light Seers deck. Are you done with the animal deck, God? It was actually God who asked me to use the animal deck today. Are we done with it? We may bring it back. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to the Light Seers. We're going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. What's going on here? There's a lot going on here. Okay, so again with the lion, do you see that? This is that masculine. Again with the lion, what are the chances? There's someone that wants to speak to you, and it is about a certain a reunion that somebody wants, okay? Because I got reunion. And again, look, we're getting matches here. We have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck twice. Lovely mathematical reading. Yeah, as I said, you are on the same page, at least energetically speaking, frequency speaking. And this fell on the side, by the way, the 4 of Wands. So yes, union, reunion, that didn't come out by accident. Yes. Now, I don't usually see this as a reunion cards. I know that a lot of readers do. A lot of them do. They'll say, yeah, this person wants a reunion. Generally, when I see this, I feel more it's about other people involved. I'm not just talking about karmic, romantic karmics. It can be, just friends as well. But it can also be about having fun. I'm really getting sisterhood with this as well at the moment. So that could be the case. It could be that this high priestess is actually really also just enjoying the company of her friends. Yeah, because there are many layers. But at least as far as this masculine is concerned, this card for me, I'm really feeling it as a reunion here. Somebody does want a reunion, okay? Especially because it came up with the union card. Yes, I know there's a Seven of Swords underneath that. But I'm really feeling like this is past energy for the masculine. This is a masculine who once upon a time was... I'm getting like an outlaw vibe from this, actually. A bit like an outlaw. Almost like a Ned Kelly. In Australia, we had a Ned Kelly who, they say he was... Yeah, he was a bushranger. He was an outlaw, but he gave to the poor, so he wasn't all bad. The bad guy that, kind of has a good heart. I'm getting that. Yeah, a little bit of a bad boy vibe, but it wasn't really a bad boy at the heart. Anyway, at the heart. Yeah, lion heart. But that is over. Yeah, that is over. We have somebody who really, really now wants to build something that is good. All good, yeah? Good and solid. Good and solid. So that's where this person is at least emotionally speaking. But this is not really a huge surprise to you. We'll try. I haven't used this deck in a while. Some of you will know I have a little bit of a volatile relationship with this deck. Sometimes it really hits the nail on the head, and sometimes it leaves me scratching my head. So we'll see. If it doesn't, if I'm not feeling it, I'll just move it to the side, okay? 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Very hard to shuffle to when you have small monkey hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What do we have? What do we got? What do we got? Hang on, I can't read it through the screen. It's very blurry. What does it say? Protection for the vulnerable heart. Well, that is interesting because I just spoke about his heart. Yeah, I did. And I even said lion heart. And I do think he feels quite vulnerable at the moment. I do. This lion to me, when you look at that lion, look, oh my God, he's got puppy dog eyes. I never noticed it before. Now I'm glad I pulled this card. He's got puppy dog eyes. He's like, please, will you take my rose? Please, please. Yeah, okay. That's very sweet, actually. I feel like I want to give him a big pat. I wouldn't. Never pat a lion, unless you're some kind of lion whisperer. I'm going to put you there, right? Actually, no, because I do like seeing this lion here as well. Well, where will I put you? Don't want you going up in flames either. Are you going to sit there nicely for me? All right, there you go. There you go. Yeah, okay. So please, the message there is to please, if this person does come forward, please appreciate how difficult it is for them to do that. For the ones of you who comes forward in the 3D, please appreciate how difficult that was, how vulnerable they feel. And lions don't like feeling vulnerable, okay? Okay. All right, will we do an Akashic? I think I'll do... One Akashic, and then we might go back to the animal deck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's, oh gosh, what's going on here? I feel like this reading is really dry, by the way. So I just had one fall on the floor, but I'm not feeling much energy in it. Yeah, it feels like a really dry reading today, but it's because I've come in my Queen of Swords energy. I'm picking up on a lot of people's Queen of Swords energy. Usually, as I knock down the tripod, don't do that. Usually, my readings are a lot more fun, but yeah, it feels like a very cut and dry energy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What do we have? Diversity. Okay, she's got a real Queen of Swords vibe to me as well. See, again, it's a very similar vibe to this High Priestess, yeah? In fact, it's not even similar. It's the same. It's just the human version, okay? We have an animal here sitting there on the information, yeah? Even facing the same way, facing that masculine. Stop it. I keep knocking my tripod over. What is with that? Okay. Don't knock it over, okay? Let it happen. Let it happen, okay? And then we got, her. She's already been given the information. You see this? This is information. She's read it. And she's just standing. She already knows. She's even wearing blue, the same blue as this blue here, okay? And blue being the color of truth, right? She knows. So that is good, isn't it? That's a load off. Whatever is coming your way, it's not really going to be a surprise. And we'll put you down there. We'll have a look at the bottom of the deck. The karmic trench. Well, I don't really want to go back to this. This feels so ancient. Not even old. This feels ancient, this energy. I have talked about the karmic trench a lot in my readings. In this case, I am getting that, yes, karma does need to be addressed and balanced. That's all I'm getting, okay? Not going to labor that point. I don't know if we should do... God, you tell me. Should we do this? Shall we? All right. We'll try for 3. 1, 2, 3. I wasn't sure about this one. But you know why? This is my Angel Oracle deck. And, you know, this is my lovely, artistic, I'm going to call it flowy deck. And I'm not feeling flowy at all right now. I'm feeling like a sword / hammer, truly. So it's a little mismatch for the energy. But 1, 2, 3. I have blessed it and shuffled it. So we'll give it a go. Let's see. It might surprise us. 1, 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have a thinking man upside down. That's this masculine, by the way. Yeah, I think you've turned his world upside down. He tried very, very hard to stop that from happening. Why has a sacral come out there? That's interesting. Because the card that fell before was actually a little baby girl. And this is, okay. Let's see if it wants to come up again, though. That might be for someone. Someone may listen to that and something will kind of pop in their head. 1, 2, 3. I don't feel like it's for the majority. So we'll keep going with the majority for this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearly knocked my tripod again. There's something going on with that. I don't usually knock it that many times. I'm a bit of a klutz, but not this much. I think that's, 3 or 4 times now? Sorry, let me just start that shuffle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Don't knock it. Don't knock it till you've heard it, okay? Just hear what they have to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, things are going to be balanced out. Things are going to be balanced out. That's a pretty bloody balanced picture, isn't it? Yeah? Picture says 1,000 words, so I can shut up. Good, because the Queen of Swords doesn't like talking too much. Appreciation, yeah. Somebody really does appreciate you. Now, I could tell you something you already know and say, yeah, they're appreciating you, you know, much later than perhaps they should have. Yeah, better late than never. Oh, yeah, why do they appreciate you? Why do they appreciate you? Because that's you, right? That is you. You, whoever the viewer is, has a massive heart. A massive, because I'm actually drawn to the size of that heart right now. Can you imagine trying to squeeze that heart into her body? That would be like me trying to have octuplets, truly. Yeah, that is a massive heart. A massive heart. And they didn't appreciate that back in the day. And then, you know, now you got this, this Queen of Swords energy about you. Which can be very handy, by the way. You really do, you know, in order to separate the wheat from the chaff in life, you really do need to have that in you. But as far as this person is concerned, they kind of feel like they could have had you in this energy. Now if they come forward, they're going to have you in that energy. Not only that energy, but even worse. Because what's worse than, I'm just going to say, what's worse than a bitch? Because that's how they might see you as. What's worse than a bitch is a really freaking wise bitch. Because not only is she going to be cold, she knows more than I do, yeah? In general, I don't want to offend any lion lovers, but in general, a tiger you would expect would defeat a lion in a battle, wouldn't you? Yeah? You would expect. I'm not saying it's always going to go that way, but generally, you would think so. So this person feels like they just can't really win with you. They might have had a better shot when you were in this energy, yeah? Because there was a sort of like a sweetness to you, but also, you know, you hadn't learnt all the things that you've learnt because of them being a douchebag, okay? So they turned you into this. They turned you into a fierce tigress, and do you know what happened to them? They thought they were this big proud lion, and now they're like a puppy dog version of that same lion, okay? All right, that's interesting. Interesting message. Yeah, and this is you. This is your energy here. This is your energy. The magician, yes. And not a magician with cheap tricks either, okay? All right, I'm going to put that aside. Now let's get this animal deck to close out, God. I also want to say, 1, 2, 3, God has told me that I'm confusing YouTube with my erratic posting style. So he's asked me to post Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from now on, and to do that consistently. So those are going to be my days, okay? For any of you for whom this resonates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, the Emperor. That's right. I normally get that a tree grows from the ground up, but I feel like this Emperor, he's was more about going from, please try and follow me here, okay, because it's a sensation I'm trying to articulate into words, from top to bottom, okay? It's like he's had to be humbled, okay? He's had to be humbled and be reminded of his roots, yeah? He's not as tall as he thinks he is, but I don't mean that in a bad way, yeah? I hope you're following me. I really hope you're following me. Whereas you, I was going to call you Empress, so I'm going to stick with that. You, Empress / High Priestess, you actually did have to grow from the ground up. You had to realize how amazing you are, okay? So you've had different journeys. Okay, opposite journeys. And the Three of Cups falling on top of a Three of Cups here. Yeah, this person definitely wants to have a reunion with you. They do want to get together with you. And I don't like saying that. So the fact that I'm saying it means it's true. I don't like saying that. So many readers say that, oh, they want to take you out for a drink or a coffee, or, and I don't usually get that vibe, but I really am here. Now that you guys have both been on your opposite journeys, yeah, so you having to build yourself up and them having to allow themselves to crumble, they had to have ego death after ego death after ego death, yeah, to, maybe the universe essentially was saying you are not this gigantic oak tree, you're just a little bonsai, okay? Okay. Because we are tiny specks in the grand scheme of things, aren't we, okay? This person thought they were the sun and the world revolved around them, truly. Okay, so you've had opposite journeys and now they want to get together with you both far more balanced. And the 9 Wands, but they feel like it's going to be a tough gig because I'm actually getting, not only do they feel they have to go up, I'm getting 1,000 stairs. I feel like those stairs are riddled with, and I know those are wands, but I just felt like someone walking on glass. Like Annie Lennox is walking on broken glass, yeah? That's very early here in Australia, so I'm not going to start singing. I don't like singing first thing in the morning, okay? But go and listen to the song. But yeah, and also the Little Mermaid. So the original tale of the Little Mermaid, she is actually doomed to walk on broken glass for the rest of her days. Don't show it to the kids, please. But I feel like that's broken glass. Like he feels. I'm not saying that's how it's going to be. I mean, for some of you may really, really make them go through it. Please don't, though, yeah? Don't play God. Because they had to learn that. And do remember that you actually signed a contract with this person prior to incarnating to each do that for each other, okay? So all they did was their job. They played their part. It's like casting somebody in a role, and they play their role perfectly, but their role is kind of a little bit of a villain, and then you, crucify them for playing their role perfectly. That doesn't make sense, okay? If it makes you feel better, they were thinking about you the whole time, but there's something, we have this innate understanding of when we're not meant to go towards something. They would not have known why. They would have felt it as a very 7 of Cups kind of energy, just a feeling that they couldn't come towards you, and that feeling is basically their soul telling them, no, you're not, this is not the time, because you need to, you really do need to allow yourself to be humbled, okay? We have what's it called? The Emperor has no clothes, or the Emperor has new clothes. I can't even remember. There's a wonderful story I've always loved about this Emperor, and everyone's telling him, he gets this outfit made for him, okay? And then everyone's telling him that it's the most amazing outfit they've ever seen, and he believes it, of course. He likes to believe all the hype. And then it turns out that he's not even wearing a costume. He's naked the whole time, and nobody wants to tell him, right? That's the kind of situation we have here. He had to realize he's actually naked, okay? And there we go. To confirm, a 3 of Pentacles means you were working together the whole time, all right? It wasn't easy for any of you. You both had to climb that mountain together. You each had a different journey, but you each had to together. So yes, don't make him walk on broken. Don't make him walk on broken glass, please. I'm not saying you have to take this person back. A lot of you will already have somebody new come in. They having played their role, now somebody new will come in and play their role. Okay, but this reading is not about the new person. Anyway, I think that's all I got for you today. I hope it helps, and I will see you soon.